Do not think like the rest. In this world, there are millions of voices, millions of opinions, and countless expectations telling you how to live, how to think, and what to believe. But let me tell you this, if you follow the crowd, you will never stand out. If you think like the rest, you will never rise above. The most extraordinary people in history, the ones we admire and celebrate, were not those who conformed to the norm. They were the ones who dared to think differently, who refused to settle for average, and who broke the mold to create something incredible. Albert Einstein once said, "The person who follows the crowd will usually go no further than the crowd. The person who walks alone is likely to find themselves in places no one has ever been before." So ask yourself, do you want to blend in, or do you want to break free? The crowd will always choose comfort over growth. Most people are afraid of change. They cling to what is safe, what is familiar, what is easy. They don't take risks because they're afraid of failure. They don't think big because they're afraid of criticism. They settle for mediocrity because they're afraid of the sacrifices success demands. But that's not you. You're not here to settle. You're here to soar. You're here to think beyond the boundaries, to challenge the limits, and to create a life that defies expectations. Do not think like the rest. Because the rest will tell you to play it safe. They'll tell you to stick to the script, to follow the rules, to stay in your lane. They'll try to dim your light because it makes them uncomfortable. But you weren't born to play small. You weren't born to live someone else's version of success. You were born to create, to innovate, to lead, and to inspire. Thinking differently is not easy. When you choose to think differently, you'll face resistance. People will doubt you. They'll criticize you. They'll tell you it can't be done. They'll laugh at your ideas, dismiss your dreams, and try to pull you back into the safety of the crowd. But here's the truth, every great idea was once considered crazy. Every revolutionary change was once mocked. Every visionary was once doubted. The Wright brothers were told humans would never fly. Elon Musk was told electric cars were a fantasy. Oprah Winfrey was told she wasn't fit for television. Imagine if they had listened. Imagine if they had thought like the rest. Thinking differently requires courage. It takes courage to challenge the status quo. It takes courage to pursue a dream that no one else can see. It takes courage to stand alone when everyone else is walking in the opposite direction. But the rewards? They are worth it. Because when you think differently, you open the door to possibilities that others can't even imagine. You become the architect of your own destiny. You create a life that is not just successful but meaningful, impactful, and extraordinary. Do not let fear dictate your thoughts. The rest will tell you to avoid failure at all costs. But failure is not the enemy, fear is. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of the unknown, that's what keeps people stuck. When you think differently, you embrace failure as part of the process. You see it as a stepping stone, not a stumbling block. You learn from it, grow from it, and use it to fuel your journey forward. Be bold. Be relentless. Be unstoppable. Thinking differently doesn't mean you have to reinvent the wheel. It means seeing opportunities where others see obstacles. It means asking questions no one else is asking. It means believing in yourself when no one else does. When the rest say, "That's impossible," you say, "Watch me." When the rest say, "That's good enough," you say, "I can do better." When the rest settle for less, you strive for greatness. Surround yourself with like-minded people.